Together is a body horror movie starring Dave Franco and Alison Brie. So in this movie, Alison Brie, her character gets a new job as a teacher, and she and her boyfriend, Dave Franco, his character Tim, they move to the countryside. So while they are in this new environment, this new home, this new place, they have to become, familiar with the place. They have to get used to it. They have to work on their relationship because they realize, they do have issues, that they have flaws. There's certain things that they don't like about each other. There's certain things that they love about each other, that kind of stuff. So they decide to go on a hike and they fall into a cave. And Dave Franco, his character, you're thirsty. You're down there in that cave. You know what? I think I need to stay hydrated, so I need to drink water. So they drink. They both decide to drink the water that's in the cave. And after that, bizarre things happen. So that's pretty much the movie. I don't want to spoil the movie or anything, but what I will say about this movie is that with Dave Franco, and Alison Brie, I like them on screen together. The chemistry, is great in this movie. The chemistry between the two is really good. In fact, they're married in real life, so I would hope, if they're playing a boyfriend and girlfriend, characters, that they would have good chemistry in the movie as well. So that's done really well. There's just some moments and some scenes that are just it's just really funny, like just the humor, the things that they get into. There's one scene, they're in a bathroom. I'm not gonna really get into it as much, and they're communicating, and it's just really funny. It's just really funny because they have to separate themselves from each other. So I thought that was really good. In this story, I felt like I was really intrigued. I was really into it. I'm like, okay, what's going to happen next? They're trying to figure out what's going on because Alison Brie, with her character, she's the one that's more like independent, in the relationship. She's the one, she knows what she wants. But Dave Franco, his character, he wants to be a musician, or he is a musician, and I guess he's somewhat struggling to make it big time. And Alison Brie says to him, "You know what? You have been doing the same thing for several years, and you're not getting anywhere. There's no progress." So we see, the tension between them, and then also because Dave Franco, he had to, drink that water, in the cave. We see him, changing. We see him, having issues. He's becoming like somewhat delusional. And Alison Brie's like, what is going on? What is going on with you? Why are you acting weird? Why are you acting bizarre? Why are you, like if they like grab each other or kiss each other, their lips might lock or whatever, or they might get stuck together. And she's like, hold on, what is going on? Why are you doing this to me? He's like, that's not me. There's something going on. So I thought that was really good. And the flow, the pace of the movie was 1 hour and 42 minutes. And it didn't feel like it was 1 hour and 42 minutes. It had a good flow to it. I will say this, although I was really into this movie, the ending that bothered me so much because it was just there was they did all this build up and I thought we were going somewhere, and then the end happens and it's not anything exciting. It's they become, or they get together, they become one. You know what I mean? But it's just like I thought we were gonna see something else. I thought there was gonna be like a better execution, not a better execution, but just something else that was gonna be more, just exciting and just more entertaining, because we had that build up. So I wasn't satisfied with the end of the movie. With that being said, I would give this movie, out of 10, I would give it a 6.5 because I liked the movie, I enjoyed it, but that third act, that final act, it just didn't do it for me. Please let me know, have you seen the movie? If so, Let me know, how did you feel about it? Take care and have a good one.